My laptop sounds like it's literally about to. Hey everyone, it's Sad. Welcome back to Book It, and today we're going to be talking about The Final Girl Support Group by Grady Hendrix. Now, I really enjoyed this book, and I thought it was based on like movies and pulp culture, like Final Girls. And when I found out that it was like actually based off of like movies that even I haven't even heard of, I was really intrigued by it. So for those that don't know, my favorite movie is Scream. It always has been since I was like 11 and I first saw it. I've loved that movie. Matthew Lillard and Ski Ulrich in it. Gold. I think I literally have a Scream mask in my office somewhere, but I picked this up because it's literally about like Final Girls. Also, this is a signed copy, which I like didn't realize until like more recently, but I got it when I was in Chicago. So this says this book belongs to a survivor, and then it says, in Chicago no one can hear you scream, and it's signed. So I guess he did a like book press tour and he put these in some of his books that I happened to get, which I thought was really, really cool. So it follows the story considering all these girls are final girls, and it's a really interesting concept because they all lived these traumatic events that like went on to become movies, TV shows, books, whatever. Some of them made money off the rights, some of them did not. It really just depended, and I think there was like 5 or 6 of them. And then they're being hunted down, like, after, like, this is, like, years later, they're all being hunted down again. This has, like, the ultimate plot twist, and it's a whodunit. You don't see who's coming. I understand why this book gets hated online. I saw the feedback on Reddit, and it kind of put it into a different light for me. People thought this story was, like, really set up good and then executed poorly. I don't agree with that. There was like someone on Reddit said like, oh, I was hoping it would be like the people off of like Halloween, Scream, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Jason, like stuff like that. Like, and I will say there are a couple girls in here that kind of have the same vibes. So it's like, yeah, there's 6 girls, and they all are like, they live off different things. I don't remember which one each girl like lived through, but they all have lived through a horrific event, and then like a new one happens, so they kind of get a new final girl, right? I also saw that people really liked like the last few chapters, but that was it. And I totally understand that, and I think that, like, too, I believe that it was really good. The last few chapters did kind of, like, make me understand why people online felt that way. I love the idea. I think it could have had a little bit of a better ending. It could have had a little more, like, suspense build up, but overall, I genuinely did enjoy reading it. I don't think I've ever read anything else by Grady Hendrix. I know it says on the book, like, the author of the Southern Book Club's Guide to Slaying Vampires. I've never read that, and I don't think I've read anything else by him, but I was a humongous fan of this book. Overall, I gave this book a 4 out of 5. I feel like that was very generous. A lot of people online were giving it 2s, so I thought a 4 would be fine. It definitely wasn't a 5 out of 5. There were some parts of the writing that got a little slow, got a little boring for me, and then obviously, like I said, the last couple of chapters I just was not a fan of for my own personal reasons. Some people didn't like it at all. Completely get it. I actually read this book in the airport, and I took like a bunch of selfies while I was like reading this book, because I was doing like shooting that I was like, oh, I was traveling a lot. It was like at the end of last year, and I was traveling a lot, so I was like taking like photos of me like in the airport reading books, and this was the only book that I had in my backpack at the time, because I like put all my other ones in my carry-on, and so this was the only one that I could like easily grab and like be like, oh, I'm reading, which so funny to me. But I did like this book. I think that if you would like to give it a try, it's a good like October spooky read. It's not going to be the best book you'll ever read. I mean, it might be, you might love it, but it's not going to be the worst. It's going to be very much October vibes. But yeah, 4 out of 5. I liked it. Overall, that is it. Or well, not overall. That is it for this video. Oh my god, episode. I am so tired. I need to go to bed. Thank you so much for watching. Please make sure you like and subscribe. It helps me out so much more than you can possibly think, and it's completely free to do. And until next time, bye!